Some hope at a firehouse in Brooklyn, where Dr. Esselstyn's son Rip, a former firefighter and professional triathlete, was launching some of New York's bravest on a powerful new program.
What's the #1 killer of firefighters in the line of duty? Heart attacks. 67% of firefighters who perish from the line of duty die of heart attacks. So this right here, that is what we call a healthy artery. The blood can flow through this huge opening here, and this is what happens after decades on the meat and dairy diet. Okay? If you guys have been eating this way, I want you to take the 7-Day Rescue Challenge. We bought you guys plant-based groceries. I want you to give yourselves the chance to see what your internal biochemistry does in just 7 days.
I know my cholesterol's elevated, my LDLs are always very high.
The same job that I was doing like 10 years ago without an effort, without taking an effort.
Despite working out all week, playing sports, my cholesterol's high and growing by about 10, 15 points every year for the last 5 or 6 years. I realized a couple salads a week, it doesn't really cut it.
I got 2 kids, so hopefully I'll feel better, have more energy, and add some years to my life.
After learning how much is at stake if we don't change the way we eat, I went back to Brooklyn to find some hope.
Did you do it right the whole 7 days?
Yeah, the entire time.
You did?
Yeah.
Good for you.
After eating a meal, I didn't feel like, oh, I gotta go find a couch to sit on or lay down, like that. I actually felt energized and I could jump on the bicycle or go on the treadmill or something.
Or fight a fire.
So I was down 11.
11 pounds? Yeah. Your cholesterol was 262.
Right.
All right? Which is elevated, much higher than we want to be. Today, 176.
Wow. Almost 100 points, huh?
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
Thank you.
On your blood pressure, you dropped 16.
Wow, that's
on your
really
systolic and 2 on your diastolic, so you're now 130/82 as opposed to 146/84. Fantastic, a little bump there.
Yeah.
Your cholesterol was 276. I mean, you know that's super elevated, right?
Yeah, they were freaking out.
They were freaking out.
At the doctor's office.
You know what? They should be freaking out now because today it was 169.
Whoa, now you're talking. 169.
You dropped 107 points, my man.
That's amazing.
Here's what we got. After 7 days, the cholesterol average drop was 21 points. The average weight loss was 6.12 pounds. You guys, instead of having arteries that looked like this here, right? You guys are on the road to having arteries that look like this here. And we know that the #1 killer of in the line of duty firefighters is heart attacks. This is a food-created disease, and you guys don't have to be another statistic.
My doctor wanted to put me on a statin, and I kind of looked at it like that was like cheating, like an easy way out, and there has to be a healthier, more long-term alternative. And then when this opportunity presented itself, I took it.
When you eat a healthy, whole foods, plant-based diet, it changes the expression of your genes. It turns on the good genes, turns off the bad genes. Your genes are a predisposition, but your genes are not your fate. And even if your mother and your father and aunts and uncles all died of diabetes, cancer, even heart disease, it doesn't mean that you need to.